Good morning. How are you today? I'm Connie Fuchsa, coming to you live from the Maryland Land Title Association Convention. And I wanted to check in with you guys this morning. Hope you're having a great start to your Friday morning. I'm really looking forward to talking to you today. As a lot of you know, I celebrate what's called Red Friday, so I hope you have a happy Red Friday. For those of you that have family or know someone in the military, Red Friday means remember everyone deployed. So I love to wear red on Friday, and I love to support our troops. So just wanted to let you know that. And remember, if you're checking out our live broadcast today, please check in, let me know you're on so I can say hi and give you a little shout out. I really appreciate you checking in. Good morning, Miss Lisa. How are you? Haven't seen you in forever. So I wanted to take a few minutes before I go down and start getting some more education today to say to you guys, this is what we talked about yesterday, and it really feeds into what I've already been trying to share with you. So one of the terrible things that we as title companies do is we're really bad about explaining to you what we do and why we do it. Good morning, beautiful. Hope you have an awesome day. So, I have really been focusing in the last couple of months on explaining to you not only what a title company does, but why you should choose different title companies and what is in it for you and why it makes it so important that you check into what a title company does and what they bring to the table. So coincidentally, one of the things that I try to do is really make the terminology and the things that we talk about much more simple so that you can understand the importance of why you should choose your perfect home that you are so excited about, why you choose the realtor that you want to help you get that perfect home all buttoned up so you can move in and be happy, and why you choose the proper mortgage so you can make sure that all of your lending needs are taken care of, that you get the right mortgage at the right rate, at the right payment that works for you. But in addition to that, another most important part is choosing the company that actually handles the closing to make sure that your closing runs smoothly, that you understand what's going on, that there's no secret hidden surprises, that you work with someone that has a reputation of knowing what they're doing and a good track record. But very importantly, one of the things that a title company does that's so extremely important is they ensure your ownership and your property rights to that home. So we want to make sure as a title company that you never have to worry about someone claiming an ownership interest in your rights to that home. So once everything goes smoothly, you find the right house, you have the amazing realtor to work with you on that new home, and you have a lender that is very professional that can walk through the steps and make sure you get the loan that you need and that you can afford for the full term. You need to make sure that no one can come back and claim an ownership in your home after the closing. So you think about once you get to closing, everything's all taken care of and you can live there happily ever after, and that's not always true. So it's really important to choose a title company that has a track record that can ensure your ownership and make sure everything's buttoned up properly so you can enjoy that house forever. And the reason I wanted to come on this morning, hey Terry, good to see you. Hope you're having a great morning. Happy Friday to you. The reason I want to come on this morning is because I've been trying really hard to give you all this great information and to keep talking to you about why choosing a title company is so important and what the title company does for you in the whole process. And yesterday's presentation at our convention, we had a 2-hour presentation from the American Land Title Association, who's been spending a lot of time focusing on exactly that, getting information together for us to be able to explain to you what we do in a simple fashion so you can understand why it's so important. So it was kind of fun for me because I've been working really hard on doing that myself and in our business. But traditionally, title companies are really bad. We talk about all the details and all the specifics and all of the hard words that you don't need to know or do you care about. And I loved an analogy they did yesterday, was talking about going to a mechanic to get your car worked on, and he comes back with a laundry list of things that they've done, and most of them we all have a big gloss over. Who cares? Is it fixed? And if we want to know something more detailed, then we actually ask that specific question. Well, the same happens to be true with title people. What happens is we have a tendency to get so excited to talk about the things that we're doing to take care of your title and making sure everything's clear so your ownership is taken care of, that we forget to make it simple for you to understand. And so I've been really working hard on trying to do that for you, and it was so wonderful to see that on a national level our industry is trying to educate closers so that they can speak to you in a language that makes more sense to you and makes it easier for you to understand. Good morning, Sharon. How are you today? Let's see. Sharon says, yeah, thank you so much. Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, I know he went with another company, and we talked about that the other day. Sharon is when our kids were growing up, we were dual soccer moms, and our husbands coached teams together for many, many years, and we had a lot of great family experiences together. And her son is about the same age as my son, and her son unfortunately just recently bought a house. Well, fortunately, he bought a home that he was really excited about, had great realtor experience, great lending experience, and had a horrible title company experience. So unfortunately, he didn't close with Foot Title Group because he was trying to make someone else happy and didn't realize that he is the one that can choose. So the thing I want to point out to you with that experience and that comment, and thank you so much for commenting, Sharon, is the buyer has the right to choose where they want to close, and you need to make that choice wisely. There are so many things that the title company brings to the table, none of which you need to know because you don't need all that information about things that you expect them to handle. But what you do need to know is the title company is supposed to make everything simple for you, pull everything together for you, and ensure your ownership, so you never have to worry about your home ownership for as long as you or any of your heirs actually own that home. So unfortunately, Tim had a very bad experience, and we're working to help him out with trying to get some of that stuff resolved. And so don't let your family or your friends not understand the choices about that. And if you think, that things we talk about on our videos are valuable, please share them with people that you know. I can't impress upon you enough that I really need you to share information, because I can't talk to everybody that you know unless you share them, because I don't know those people and I don't have those connections, but I'd love to get to know them and answer any questions anybody has. So I just wanted to take a second and shout out to you and let you know just for a few minutes about how on a national level our industry is trying to get better to talk to you about what we do, and how much fun I'm having with it, because I've been trying to do that for the last couple of months with you. So if there's anything I can do to help you, please let me know. If you're closing somewhere else and you have questions, I'm happy to help you. We have lots of great resources on our website. We have a home buyer's guide, a home seller's guide, planning your move checklist, what to do when you're buying a new home, how that works, a brochure about title insurance and why things can happen and what can happen, and how your home ownership is protected. Excuse me. We also have a sample docs book. So if you want to try to get a view of what your documents that you might be signing at closing look like, there's a packet of about 50 documents that are pretty standard across the industry. Yours are probably going to be a little different. Some of the information might be a little different, but most of the basics of it's going to be the same, and that's there on our website that you can review too, www.footetitlegroup.com. And I got to get to class, as we have 4 hours worth of class where I'm going to learn a lot of other new things to try to help you out with your home ownership and to try to share tips with you later today. So hope you have an awesome Friday. Happy Red Friday, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I so appreciate your time this morning. Please share if you think this was valuable. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.